Welcome to another video from Gweilo 60. It's like just before Chinese New Year, and I always come to this park because I do a New Year video every year that I'm in China, and I come to this park because in the park they always put a little statue of what the New Year's going to be, and they leave it here for about a month and then they take it down. I've been doing this for I don't know how many years. It's sort of like a tradition now. New Year's here is sort of like Christmas in Canada. The people here, it's not the same as Christmas, but it's pretty damn close. The mass exodus of the cities. Yeah, they head from the city back home to the country where family all gets together, and they spend about a week visiting with family, eating. They do their baking here just like they do in the West, but instead of shortbread cookies at Christmas time, they do a banana leaf rice fatty pork sort of bun type thing. I'll put a picture in it because we've got a couple in the fridge that Wei Fong got from Highland. We were going to make them, and we do most years. We start a fire out in the back right by the condo, and we sit out there and we boil these things, and Wei Fong makes them up, and they're actually pretty good. But this year she said, no, I don't want to do that. So, and Hailin did it anyway and gave us a whole bunch of them. So, but they're good. They're actually good. We eat them for breakfast. So no cookies in China. It's one of those things that talking about this mass exodus of people, it's already started here in Nanning City. Hundreds of millions of people, like literally hundreds of millions of people leave for their hometowns. In Nanning, you can tell how many real local Nanning people are on New Year's time, just for the fact that all the streets are empty, all the shops are closed. You can't even go out and buy a bowl of soup in the morning. It distresses me fiercely. Ho-Ji-Lu, the street I'm on, there's nobody. You could shoot a cannon down that street and not hit a person, because they're all from someplace else. They all have moved into the big city from smaller communities. It's one of those things. So I notice it on Ho-Ji-Lu because we've got a subway system right there, and all of the students especially, it's a steady stream of students running down into the subway with their suitcases heading home type thing. It's a yearly thing. You'll notice at the next place that I stop and show you the where people buy their lanterns. It's a tradition to take these sort of calligraphy writings and put them not only outside the door of your apartment, house, whatever, but on bedroom doors. And you go into most Chinese homes and there's Scotch tape, or whatever type of tape they call it over here, all over the bedroom doors. It just doesn't come off, and it's years and years. We've got it at our place too, so it sort of trashes a place out. But they put these things on, and it's all to do with superstition. It's all to do with wanting good luck for the next year type thing. See, it's different here. The traditions, the superstitions, even when New Year's is different in China. Welcome to my world. So let's head over to this wholesale area of China, and you'll see that everything is red. Yes, and it's a Chinese thing. You get used to it after a while, but it gives you an idea. Just the frenzy before New Year's, everybody's out buying this stuff because everybody needs it for their home, because, as I say, it's a superstition. So the place is bustling now. In like 3 or 4 days, there won't be a soul. Everything will be shut down. I'm back, and we're at the wholesale area of Nanning City that sells all of your New Year's stuff. If you want lanterns, we got it. You want calendars for the new year, we got it. You want a golden pig, I think, yeah, we've got golden pigs. You want red bags. You see, red bags are when New Year's comes around, you got to put a little bit of money in each red bag, and every time you see a kid, like a family member or a friend's kid or whatever, you give that kid a red bag and they make money. Oh yeah, so see, it is sort of like Christmas, especially for the kids, because the kids get presents, money, and they can go spend that any way they want. Everything is red or gold. Gold is good. And maybe that's why they call it Red China, because everything's a damn red. But this place is like a frenzy. You look at it. I got told by the police I couldn't park where I was parked, and then they made me move, and then I parked again, and they came along and said, you can't park there either. So I went up a little ways further and I parked. Oh yeah, they're bugging, they're picking on me. That's just the way it is. But you can see that look behind me, look in front of me, the frenzy of the buying of stuff for New Year's in China. And as I say, you give it another 4 or 5 days, 3 or 4 days, this will all be gone, and all of these shops will be history, because they're not shops here usually. They just sort of put them up, and they'll be gone too, and all of the people will be gone to their villages or towns where they came from. Seriously, it's the way it is here in China. This city will be a ghost city. It used to be, up until just a couple of years ago, that you could be buying big firecrackers and like little bombs. I'm telling you, when those suckers go off, they could take your freaking hand off. They're cherry bombs, I think they called them back in Canada. Back in the 70s, we used to be able to buy that. Now, no. And even here, you can't buy it in the city anymore. Wow. No, there's some villages that I know that are in the city that you can still go and buy the cherry bombs and the firecrackers and whatever. They're dirt cheap. But you go out into the countryside, oh yeah, every village has it. It's like, it's part of the tradition. And a little bit of underground stuff that you can find your firecrackers if you really want them. I go over to the train station area of Nanning. There's always a couple of old boys from the village selling firecrackers, and we let them off at midnight on New Year's night here in China. And yeah, wake up the neighbors, and the lady that has to sweep the place has got to sweep that mess up. And yeah, we do that. But so does everybody else, so it's not uncommon, and they expect it here. It's one of those things. Oh, and it's seasonally cold now in Nanning. It's like 10 degrees, and everybody's got a horn. It's 10 degrees here. Coming from Malaysia and Thailand at 34 plus 34 degrees, then coming here at 10, you can tell I'm dressed a little bit warmer now. Anyway, that's a New Year's video from Gweilo Sexy. If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit your subscribe button again. I've been going negative in my subscribers lately, and I know why, YouTube. You're not fooling anybody. Oh, and don't forget to put a couple bucks on the children's Patreon account. It's for a good cause. Thanks for watching. Bye now. Oh, and Happy New Year.
Ay, yeah. You.
Don't worry about that. We can wash them up later. It's got to be tougher.
哎呀，想干嘛？来来来。哎呀。
You don't need to do that.
Maybe he doesn't like the milk. 还来吗？还来吗？来不来？哈？还来不来？喝。哎呀，咪咪，你又搞得我痛痛哎！